cover, it sprays oil out.
I see that. I smell that.
Every time I get on boost, it blows fucking oil. That's why I had oil all over the windshield that one day. It was coming literally out of the valve cover. Danny caught it earlier while I was building boost right here. It's right there. There's a hole. What do you think?
I can't wait to stop this recording so I can show you the video.
Let's see it. So tomorrow we are going to Norwalk, Summit Motorsports Park, for a test and tune type deal. I guess we've been invited by the guys at Summit and Trick Flow to come out. Everybody that works at Summit and Trick Flow is supposed to be there, and then sponsored racers are supposed to be there. So we're gonna come out and see if we can make some test passes and just meet some people, and yeah.
Welcome to the Hillbilly Day of Freedom. Did you tell them your name is Kenny Powers?
I did.
Did you really?
I did.
They let you in?
Well, I'm here.
That's a security breach.
God, this is loud.
I didn't expect there to be this many people.
What? There's probably snacks in there.
She made a friend.
Who knows that jug? That's the same kind of jug that they use down at A1. Who knows what that is?
Didn't eat it. Didn't do that, He's not eating. What? It's a stale? What kind of standard?
Well, she does say things worse. I don't eat it. No.
What? You're not gonna eat this. You're seriously not gonna eat this.
Maybe. We'll try
Change my mind.
We'll try it. Now, if Scrappy was here, she would devour it. Because,
Scrappy.
yeah, because it's Scrappy. Anything Scrappy once she has to have.
Alright guys, so we're out here at Summit Motorsports Park today. We're here for Summit and Trick Flow's test day. Everybody that works at Summit and Trick Flow, an affiliate or a sponsored racer, gets to come out and make passes. So we get to make some passes today. It's actually a good opportunity because we got No Prep Kings coming up in a couple weeks, and we need to get on a really good surface and see what these cars will do. So kind of a last minute deal. I'd like to have Mickey Thompson on both cars, but it's kind of, like I said, last minute. So we're gonna make do with what we got. We're gonna try and get a personal best today in this thing. We'll see what happens. We're gonna take all the weight out of it and see what it does. We've never done that before. Hopefully, you know, when we're trying to get this kind of a 60 foot to get our personal best, because that's all we need is a better 60 foot at this point. We're struggling with wheeling. That's all we really struggled with in the past. Since we put new shocks on the front from Jeff Thomas, I haven't got an opportunity to get this thing on a really good track and really test it. So I feel like with this new valving that his shocks have, I should be able to get it so that the front end doesn't come up until way out there. So hopefully it doesn't power wheelie today. Hopefully we keep the front end down, make a fast pass. The truck, we're trying some things with it. I dug into it a little bit last night. I feel like we've been having a little bit of an issue with it not having enough dome pressure. I've got an onboard air system on the truck, and usually if I hit the trans brake button, it cycles, and sometimes it'll cycle down to about 40 psi in the tank. And if I leave on 40 psi in the tank and I've got 45 pounds of dome pressure programmed in it up top, it's not going to do anything when I grab the scramble. And that's kind of what I was noticing the last few times out. So I'm going to try to make sure that when I leave the starting line, it's got 100 pounds of pressure, and hopefully that'll get me some better times, and the boost curve will come in harder and faster.
Look at
Look at this guy.
Excuse me.
You just screwed up the audio,
Rude.
Jeff.
No, that's fine. Jeff's out here today. He's going to make his fastest
That's
pass
not
of his
Jeff.
life.
That's not Jeff. That's Kenneth Horsley.
Yeah, that's right.
The stage. Security is high. For the Hillbilly Day of Freedom, security's high.
Huh? You going to make a hit this thing today?
Oh, we'll see.
That's a yes. we might have Jeff make a pass in the car. If Jeff doesn't, you are. Somebody's gonna make a pass other than me.
Not you.
We're not sure. But
Hey,
Maybe we should shove Dad in it.
Hey, a top fuel team call. They want their spark plug wires back.
Okay.
no shit.
Hey, if I need extra fuel in it, can I use one of them?
No. Everything on this vehicle is there for a reason.
Purpose built.
Built.
Purposely put in place.
Street car. Not car. Car.
We got-
Street car.
We got
CAH.
we got a 6AL box, but we got top fuel wires.
You know how much energy is coming out of that dude right there?
Not enough.
Probably gonna melt them wires by the end of the quarter mile.
Not enough.
Never enough. Never enough.
He goes through like 3 cans of brake clean every time he gets it out because he has to spray all the oil leaks and act like they're not there. How many cases of brake clean do you go through in a month, you think?
Let me get the
20
nature.
cases of brake clean. Not cans, cases.
Look,
Well, my car had to sit outside this.
Bill has nature in his car.
My car had to sit outside.
Bill, are
this
you going green?
It was the worst thing you could have asked him. You're putting the top fuel tune-up in this
I'm
thing.
just about ready to. Once I get done polishing. Poor thing, it's filthy. I'll have to fend for myself.
Dear. Do not mess up the organization.
Oh, we're getting closer. We're getting closer to where I think he might put something like what I'm looking for.
Just look in the exact opposite place you would put it.
Tuning supplies. Nah, wouldn't be in. Let's see.
Bill!
Oh,
Right here.
I didn't touch anything. Perfect.
This is going to be interesting today.
what did you do today?
Well, I can't talk about it.
Oh, never mind. Top secret information.
I don't know where this came from.
Great success. Thank you, sir.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks, Sean.
The window licking guy?
Yeah.
Are you editing in the staging lanes?
I work all the time. Never stop.
absolutely nuts. Jesus Christ. As fast as hell. If that's not a 490, I don't know what would be. Those front shocks were tight.
Yeah, they were.
I could actually see the track in front of me. It was different. Like usually I'm like this. This time I was just like,
That was 15 clicks in the front.
I don't even think it fully extended, dude. Like
Bro, you almost went a 7, letting off the 8th. You went 8,
it was
18.
tied down, dude. Nuts. That's the fastest 60 foot.
506 at 144. It was only on 30 pounds.
Yeah, if we put it on 32, 33.
This motherfucker will go 490s today.
Today.
Dude, when it left, it like, usually it's like, it raises up real nice. It was just like,
It drove back just a little bit. I think I want to take just a little bit out of the right rear. I can visually see it. See, look how it's sitting.
I'm sorry.
yeah, I knew it was like, I was just enjoying the moment. I don't know.
That's rolling. That ties its personal best right there.
I've never felt a pass like that. I didn't even know what to do. Like,
Dude,
that was stupid.
144.6.
I want you to make a pass in it. You're gonna shit your pants, dude. It's pretty good. You're lighter than me, so it would go fastest with you in it.
It's gonna go 490 as long as it doesn't rain. Now I need to make my pass.
You make a pass with it. Dude, that was a blast. I can't believe it. My eyes were probably, I wish I had a GoPro on the dash. My eyes just went. That was nuts.
That was a heater.
I've never felt anything like that in my life.
That was a 3.3 second ramp. I was thinking about doing 2, then I extended it just because it was our first
It
lift.
didn't even have wheel speed at all. It was higher. It felt like I was on a rail.
It looked slow the first 100 feet. When it came in though, it was like,
Dude, it was insane. I've never, 126. That's my fastest 60 foot I've ever been. And you could throw, I think, whatever had it on a prep track like that. Like,
the Hoosiers didn't shake. No shake, bitch.
Huh?
No shake.
That's that car. Now do it with that.
especially with all the weight out, I think it was okay. I mean,
I just took a stab at the shock settings. 6 and 6 in the back, and then 15 and 18 in the front.
I can't believe that.
Fun, isn't it?
Yeah. I drove it out like, this is how I know it was fast, okay? Because like, I've been going 550s a lot, and of course I've never been on this track. I kind of knew where the 8 was, but I held it out just to make sure, one, because it felt really good, and two, because I was just like, I feel like I'm gonna let out early. Like, I'm already at the finish line. It's fast as hell.
I feel like it could go 150. It's got 5 pounds of dome left in it.
That's the first time that car on a prep track.
Do it all.
That's the first time that car on a prep track has like really not scared me, but like I understand now how fast I'm going. Like I'm fucking moving, but insane.
Well, we got some rain. Hopefully it quits. All right, so unfortunately the event got rained out after Tommy's pass. We were hoping to make another pass on the car and go in the 4's.
We were going in the 4's.
It was going to the 4's. There's no doubt about it. I mean, I had a 3.3 second ramp in the car, and I had 5 pounds of boost left on the table.
It's crazy, like when you watch back the pass, like the 60 foot looks super slow because it was just
Well,
so
now that we've got a good strut on the front end where we can control it, it'll take a lot more power down low. We don't have to worry about it power wheeling anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we could absolutely go in the 1 60 foot with that car.
That was its fastest 60 foot. Am I allowed to say times? It was 126 60 foot, and that's my fastest 60 foot ever, period. My previous fastest 60 foot was in my blue truck. It's 128 at Marion, but that's like 58 feet. Not
And the
60
crazy
feet.
thing is it looks slow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was.
So
I'm
really glad we went and figured that out today.
Yeah, I think it was still worth the trip. I still had a good time, met some people. So
When we go on this good no prep king surface in a couple weeks, I think that one pass right there is going to pay off. because we're so much farther ahead and we have a tune-up for that kind of a surface. But yeah, I think the car would have went 480s, 490s with these on the next pass.
I'm just glad we know we can take the weight out of it and tie it down, and it's like a radial car almost. I mean,
yeah, it's
it
pretty
works.
amazing. I mean, we didn't even scale the car. We didn't set the corner weights up. It was literally sitting there cockeyed because one spring is jacked up higher than the other, and it still did what it did. I mean, it drove left pretty good. I mean, it didn't even drive straight, and it still did that.
Yeah, in the first 60 feet, it was like a tire track to the left at about 100 feet out.
That's just because we pulled weight right out of it and didn't adjust anything else other than the inner roll bar. So
We actually noticed whenever we took, there's 2 weight bars in the back, and we noticed with how we had them in there, they're heavier on each end. Like this end's heavier than that one, and they were flip-flopped. It was very weird. I don't know. So we need to put them back in
exactly the way they came out.
exactly the way they came out. Or I mean, we've had the weight bars out before. I wonder if they were a certain weight before.
We're just gonna have to scale it every time we change weight.
Yeah.
That's just all there is to it.
Yeah.
Because there's just too many variables. So we'll scale it before No Prep Kings. It's pretty much set up for that right now. Nova, hopefully we get it done in time. I'm hoping that we can get windows in it, get it aligned, get the front end on it, and I'm planning on taking it to a dyno here soon and just making sure everything's good on it. Make some pulls, and we should be ready. So we'll have to make some test passes obviously before then too. Got a lot of work to do, but you know, we'll be there. So thank you guys. We'll see you next time.